Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Gig Economy Lexi here, and today I want to talk about stress and anxiety. Okay, around the holidays a lot of people go through this, and drivers, you're thinking, oh no, Grubhub is slow, Doordash is slow, Ubereats is slow, Lyft is slow, what am I gonna do? The Christmas is coming up, and how am I gonna buy presents, and how am I going to get through the holidays, and where am I going to get the money to do this, etc., etc., etc. And we tend to rehearse this thing over and over in our minds. I know, I've done it. I've done it too. And, you know, maybe you got deactivated from a job or from the platform, or maybe you lost a loved one, or you're just going through a really hard time. I know these days can be very, very stressful. Okay, so I thought I would just put out a quick video out there for you guys because a lot of people are just going through hard times, and I totally get what you're going through. Okay, the first thing you have to do is learn how to remain calm. Okay, I know that's easier said than done, but there are some steps you can take, and that is to learn how to do some deep breathing. So you take some deep breaths where you inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. I call this, well, there is this thing called the 4, 7, and 8 rule. You may have heard of it, where you inhale through your nose on the count of 4, you know, slow, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. You do that normally. And then you hold that breath for 7, for a count of 7. And then you exhale through your mouth. Okay, so you inhale through your nose for 4, you hold for a count of 7, and then you exhale through your mouth. Okay, on a count of 8. Then the second thing you need to do is you need to immediately replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. So think of a place or a person maybe that makes you happy, and replace that negative thought with that positive, happy thought. Immediately do that, okay? Don't wait, just immediately do that. Keep going back to that, and every time that negative thought pops up in your head, replace it with that positive thought. Every time the negative, replace it with a positive. Every time the negative comes, replace it with a positive, okay? The third thing you need to do is you need to always remember there's always a solution, okay? Find an outlet to your anxiety, like prayer, for example, meditation. Some people like to do that. I personally like to pray. Do some daily exercise. Getting exercise on the daily is so very important. I can't stress it enough. When I don't exercise, I feel like crap. I literally do not feel good, and especially because we're sitting all the time as drivers. You know, with the gig economy, you're doing a lot of driving, and you're just not getting the exercise you need. So I don't care if you have to get out and stretch. I don't care if you have to get up early in the morning and do even just 15 minutes, even 10 minutes of exercise, some kind of walking, do it. Even if it's just walking your dog for 15 minutes, flip and do it, because it helps, okay? So get your body moving, because exercise, what it does is it increases, there's a chemical that our brain produces called serotonin, and exercise produces extra serotonin in the brain, which is that feel-good chemical that is lacking in most depressed people, or when you're feeling depressed. So exercise is really important. Let me see, what else? What else was I gonna tell you? Okay, do these 3 things, okay? Believe in yourself and take it one moment at a time. Don't think ahead into the future, because the more you think too far into the future, the more you're going to start rehearsing those same thoughts again. Those negative thoughts are going to come back, and you're going to think, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Etc., etc. Live in the moment. Okay? Remain positive. If you can just do those 3 things, you're going to be fine. Trust me, guys, you're going to be fine. Okay? Let me know how this works for you, okay? And, you know, it'll take some time to get used to doing it, but I guarantee you're gonna feel better if you do it, okay? So, let me know how it works for you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is Gig Economy Lexi telling you to believe in yourself and always be you and only you. Thanks, guys. Bye.